Hey everyone, Joshua Grossman here with eXp Realty, and I'm here with Susan Moore. Susan operates a unique business here in Bend, helping kids get scholarships to go to college. So I thought, what better use of an interview than to talk to somebody that can possibly help your kids out and getting some free money for school. So welcome to my show, Susan. Thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah. So, hey, tell us a little bit about you, first with your name and your business and kind of how you got started and that sort of thing.
All right. Well, my name is Suzanne Moore, and I am the founder of Moore Educational Services. And what I like to do is meet with families one-on-one and help them and their child find the right college to apply and attend. So I walk them all the way through career choices and best fits, what they're looking for in a college, and not only best fit, but best financial fit for the family.
That's awesome. So, what does that process look like? Like, how do you determine? Is there a test that you give them? Just questions that you answer? Is there a questionnaire? How do you determine what's the best college career path, and then ultimately what scholarships they might qualify for?
Right. So there's a three elements that go into it. I look for the best financial fit, the best social fit, and then the best academic fit. And I believe that there's more than one good school out there for everyone. And there's lots of schools that people have never even heard of. That are great fit for kids from Bend. So every kid is unique. I sit down with them and their family one-on-one, and not only do I go through different surveys and personality assessments, but they also have some that are available through their program score through the local high school. And so we utilize all those resources, and we come up with a number of different variables through different assessments to determine a number of schools that are best fits for them. And from that list, then we then narrow it down to about 6 to 8 schools that they feel most comfortable with. I encourage them to visit the schools because you never know until you get there how it's going to feel and look. And then I help them through the application process all the way to the very end until they sign up for their dorm and their meal plan and pack their bags and hit the road.
That's like full service moving your kid out of your house. Like what more could you ask for?
I know. I'll do it all. Yep.
That is super cool. So how long have you been in Bend?
I moved to Bend in 2007 after teaching overseas for 10 years. I started in Istanbul, Turkey, and taught there for a couple of years, high school physics. And then I went off to Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur, where I taught secondary mathematics. And then I finished my international career in Bombay, or otherwise known as Mumbai, India, and had a great 10 years, saw the world. I met my husband, had my child, and then we decided to move back to the US, and we're like, where a better place to live than Bend? So we've been here for the last 15 years and I've loved every minute of it.
That's awesome. How do you like doing business as a local business owner in Bend?
Well, I think Bend is really special because Bend is all about word of mouth. And Bend is, I like to think of it as a nice little family, some extended family, but you go to town and you see familiar faces, and everyone in Bend is so friendly. And one of my neighbors said a couple years ago, we're like, why is that? We don't get it. And he said, because people that live in Bend live here because they choose to. No one gets transferred to Bend and they're like, oh, I have to move to Bend. Everyone comes here because they love the lifestyle. And I think just having that nature therapy makes everyone just happy and friendly. And I really enjoy that.
Yeah, and for some of our viewers, if you're not familiar with Bend, like we have hiking and mountain biking and river rafting. We have a surf park in our river. Like the list just goes on and on. You can literally do any outdoor activity here. And you're absolutely right, Suzanne. Like people come here. Nobody's depressed when they get, oh, I have to go to Bend. Like it's awesome. Like people are on a waiting list to get here for various different companies. So definitely a cool place to live. And the motto "Be nice and Bend." It's actually the second time this week that I've talked about that with a with an interview that like that is the theme here. It's just be nice. So you know you offer something that's super unique. I have 3 boys, a 6-year-old, a 19-year-old, and a 25-year-old, and never did I hear about this service raising any of them, right? I just did it on my own. So I think that is something super awesome. How does someone get a hold of you if they want to talk about your services?
Yeah, well, I have a great website, and that is www.more, MOORE, educational services, or they can just give me a call at 541-848-7792.
That is phenomenal. And like you also help out with scholarships and that sort of thing too, right?
I certainly do. I know all the tricks and tips to getting scholarships. I'm not going to tell you now. You'll have to call me and I can let you know. But yeah, the earlier you get started working with me, the more opportunities you have for scholarships and decreasing that tuition payment. I know they're getting higher and higher every year, and the less we can pay for tuition, the better. Also, a little caveat here, Oregon does offer free community college to all Oregon high school graduates. So if you'd like to know how to dial into getting free community college for your high school graduate, I'm happy to help with that.
Well, when did that happen? Like that, has that always been a thing?
It passed about 5 years ago. So you just have to fill out an application in March through your high school, and then all Oregon high school graduates with a 2.5 or better are eligible for free community college as long as they enroll within 6 months of graduation.
Well, that is absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah.
You guys, I think that you should reach out to Suzanne because that can save you so much money over time. Just even community college is not
Mhm.
cheap. And free as long as they have a 2.5. Like, wow. Like I had no idea about that. And I actually have a son in community college. So like, that
Yeah.
is absolutely amazing. Suzanne, I appreciate you jumping on the show with us today and just kind of chatting. Once again, guys, I'm Joshua Grossman. I'm with eXp Realty. I do these interviews to bring you the local flavor of Bend, people here doing business in Bend that know our town, and just to be a resource for you. So that's why these videos are done. And as always, if you like the content, if you could please subscribe, give us a like, and hit that little bell, and we'll remind you when we have new content coming out. Suzanne, thank you very much for coming to the show, and we'll talk to you soon.
All right. Thank you.